Here are 3 of the best indie games from 2025 in 3 minutes-ish. We don't have much time, so let's get into it. Lonely Mountain Snow Riders, brought to us by the same people behind Lonely Mountain Downhill, is here to deliver a similarly challenging yet satisfying and beautiful experience. If you have played Downhill, you know how this goes, but if you haven't, well, the title is pretty self-explanatory, but something you might not infer from it is how difficult this game can get. The controls are not overly complex, but you're likely to injure and or kill your snow rider over and over again before you can master them. But once you do, you'll be dodging all obstacles, doing sick air tricks, and crushing whole challenges. Or not. It is extremely satisfying not crashing on every given turn. Compete with others on the leaderboard, customize and select new gear by unlocking it as you play. Besides that, you'll be able to compete in races both alone and as a team in multiplayer mode, or choose the Zen mode if you just want to relax and take in the beauty of the slow, poly, snowy landscape. Just do not forget about placing your respawn points. On the topic of deceivingly difficult games, Tempopo, or is it Tempopo? Whichever it may be, this is the latest release of Witchbeam, creators of Unpacking and Assault Android Cactus, so you know it's gonna be good. We begin at Hannah's musical garden, which loses all of its flowers after Hannah fails to direct them properly. It is then our goal to gather all missing flowers scattered across the Sky Islands with the help of the Tempopos. To get them safe and sound to the end of every level with all flowers collected, we will need to properly select the instructions present in some of the tiles on the level, the top enemies to avoid and hazards to destroy. Easier said than done though. While the game will slowly ease you into the mechanics, some of the challenges here will have you restarting the level again and again, which is actually a pretty fast process, thankfully. The levels are rather short and are accompanied by a beautiful soundtrack. You'll actually be able to create your own melodies in the garden. Each flower has its own unique sound. Choose between puzzle and adventure mode. Puzzle mode actually will allow you to place the instructions anywhere on the map. Rescue all flowers from the 4 sets of islands in the game, and reestablish the music back to your garden. And last, but certainly not least, we take the role of Simon, inheritor of his great-uncle's will, but with the catch of having to locate the 46th room of the 45-room mansion. Equipped with a blueprint and your curiosity, you'll navigate the ever-changing rooms of the mansion. Before opening a door, a random draft of 3 rooms will appear before you. Needing for one to be selected, it is up to you to successfully traverse the mansion by carefully picking rooms that'll feed your layout. End up in a dead end? Guess you'll need to backtrack. And with every room you visit, steps are expended. Run out of steps and you'll need to try again another day. Another in-game day, that is. Within the rooms you may find items, keys, gems, or gold, all having to be abandoned from one day to the next. After some days have passed, you'll begin to pick rooms not only for the layout, but for the use they provide, such as extra steps, more currency, items, puzzles, or special uses. Let's just say there is more to these rooms that meets the eye, and various rooms interact with each other in pretty interesting ways. Ultimately, Blueprints is all about the mystery. Not only the mystery awaiting for you behind each door, but the overarching context of the mansion and story. What happened to your great uncle who used to live in this mansion? Where's the 46th room? Who's even fitting this hamster? If the mansion's all alone. Okay, by now I've definitely yapped for longer than 3 minutes, so the takeaway, play these 3 games. Yeah, they're great. Yep. So, yep, just play them. Just play them.